Oh, don't you just love a good jingle? Hello, welcome to Diva Mum Diaries. Thanks so much for joining me. For those who are virginal to Shelley Davina, who is she? Well, just a little rundown. I've spent my whole life, it seems, in the entertainment industry, from cruise ships to West End to living in gorgeous places like Italy, Mexico, America, just to name a few. I'm not bragging. What I'm trying to say is I went from glamour, not the booby, Jordan-y sort of glamour, the normal glamour, to the most unglamorous aspect of my entire life. Motherhood. Oh yes, the joy. And overnight, it seems. Now, I have a lot of friends in the entertainment industry who said to me, oh, I don't miss that life. No. I don't miss being on the stage. I don't miss it. I don't mean traveling the world. I'm settled now. I have a child. I don't miss that life. Lies. I miss it. I'd go back in a heartbeat. Don't get me wrong, I have a gorgeous boy, Duke, who I adore, and surprisingly, he's okay, considering he has a diva mum like me. But motherhood has not come easy, to say the least. Hence the Diva Mum Diaries. It's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And I think you know what side of the fence I'm on. So I was later than most to motherhood, and now I understand why. I understand why people have them in their 20s and 30s, because you actually have the energy to deal with that crap. When you're older, it's so much harder. There once was a woman who loved a lion. Then she had a child. The end. True story. I'm gonna start at the beginning. It's a fabulous place to start. Yes, so diary date 2015. I flew back from Oz because unfortunately my mum was diagnosed with a terminal disease, so I wanted to be with her immediately. So my diva mum experience starts really strange. So bear with me. So we found out my mum was terminal, so we did kind of like a bucket list. So I asked her, Mum, what do you want most in the world? Thinking she was going to say, helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon. I don't know. Seeing the pyramids, who knew? But no, she said to me, I want a granddaughter. Oh, okay then. She said, I just want you to experience this bond that we've got. There's nothing like looking into the eyes of your daughter and having that bond. She said, I know you love the stage, but there's nothing like it. So I was like, oh, okay, no pressure then. Not only do I have to have a child, I have to have a girl, a granddaughter. For the record though, my mum was an amazing mum and she would have worshipped the bones off any child, no matter if they were a boy or a girl. She was just stressing she wanted this bond. So I get it. So of course I would have done anything for my mum. So I quickly got on it. The only place I knew a girl should start, an online dating site. So yes, I got on there, I sieved out the weirdos, the serial killers, all of them. It's very exhausting. I know I'm a diva, but this process was so hard. So I met this guy, one of the experiences that I remember vividly. He said to me, what do you like to do? And I babbled on, and then I said, oh, so what do you like to do? He says, I like guns. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. And then he elaborated more. No, I really like guns. I was like, oh, this is getting a bit weird. I'll change the subject. So, all the bore crap stuff that you have to talk about that nobody really cares about. What do you do for a living? He's like, oh, I was fired from a violent outburst at work. Oh, is that the time? Guns and being fired from outbursts? Not the person for me. Another experience that I remember, I thought I'd got to know this guy. It was going quite well. And so he said to me, how long have you been single? And I said to him, and then I said, so how long have you been single? I'm not single. I was like, oh, so how long have you been separated? I'm not separated. I was like, how long have you been divorced? I'm not divorced. I'm married. My wife loves it when I have extramarital affairs. It turns her on. What? Rewind? What the heck? Would that not have been fundamental to put into your profile? So anyway, fast forward, I do meet a guy that's not a serial killer, a weirdo. He's normal, so it's going well. He's normal, good start. But instead of like easing into it and asking him, what does he like to do? What is the favorite things that you enjoy? I was like, do you want kids? I know I was one of those women. But in fairness, ladies, let's understand the situation here. I needed to give my mum a gift and time was not of the essence. I was on a deadline here. I needed to be a diva mum and like yesterday. Weird, I know. And please don't judge me, but I'm just saying you are listening to the Diva Mum Diaries and nothing is normal in my existence. So just saying. So fast forward again, I get pregnant. Now, honestly, didn't expect to be pregnant. I'd been diagnosed with a disease which I thought I couldn't get pregnant. So ladies, if you're going through that, it's awful. But I did get pregnant. It's like, so automatically I was like, it's a miracle. It's meant to be. I'm going to have a granddaughter. I'm going to give my mum what she wants. It's all going to be so good. It was going so swimmingly well until I visited the sonographer. It's just the fancy name for the person who does the scanning of the baby. And she's like, congratulations, it's a boy. I was like, no. Let's check that again. She's like, yeah, it's a boy. No, check it again. I made that poor woman check 4 times until she said to me with a really stern voice, like, get the out of here voice, it is definitely a boy. You see that on the scan? That's not a limb. That's your child. Sick in the mouth. I was crying, like the uncontrollable tears of like a cartoon character. Awful. And she was like, no, but please understand, it's a perfectly healthy boy. I was like, you don't understand. It's not a girl, it's a boy. She thought I was completely crazy, and can't lie, guess I am a little bit crazy. But that moment, I saw the future. I saw the crusted sheets that I was going to have to change. I saw the porn mags hidden under the bed that I'm going to have to find. And he wasn't even born yet. Get me some champagne when I get out of this hospital, like now.
Diva Mum Diaries with Shelley Davina.
Join me on Diva Mum Diaries Part 2, the diva being pregnant.